Hello, lords and ladies. How is everyone doing today? This evening, we're going to talk just a little bit about your war report. And this is mine. And I'm really heavy infantry. My next heavy item is 386, that's cavalry attack. And then it just kind of goes down from there. And for a good portion of it is because that's what I have so far for T5. And that's what I'm focusing my energies on. Now, we're going to look at your report from there forward. What it means when you're going in for an attack, where you get your stats from. Well, the first place that I'm going to start is over at the castle. In the manor part of the castle is your lovers, child, and marriage. So we're going to go in lovers, and you click on the lover that you want to look at and the ability, and here are where you get some easy stat boosts for your stats. Now you have all kinds of stuff here. Anything that you see the two arrows on with the square by construction and by infantry boost, those are ones that you can reset, and you can reset each one only one time. Okay, so that's where you're going to get your first set of boosts from. Okay, now of course everyone knows that if you do a summons, you have a chance to get a child. So we weren't that lucky. So I clicked on child, and here's one of my babies. His attribute is mage attack. So we'll go ahead and level him up a little bit. Now, with your children, for your children, you get the bonus stats of each and every child. However, if you have two spouses that are the same, you get the one that has the highest number. Okay, so let's go to, these are my children that are eligible to marry. And these are my married children. So as I go through and look, I have, an army defense. My child is the army HP. I have a research speed. And I have research speed there as well. I have a cavalry defense over here. And my attribute is the pikeman. Now, at 110, to go higher, it costs 80,000 gems. To go higher at 60, it costs 30,000 gems. To go higher at 30, it costs 10,000. Just to give you an idea of what it's going to cost for you to move forward. Now, children are a great way to increase your stats. As you can see, pikeman attack 36.8. So that's the start of it. The next item is your gear. So, your gear. This is the inside of my sword. Now you can see all of your gear in the hero screen and look at them a little differently. And the hero screen is just, for me, it's my cat Scamper. I click on his photo and that's where I come. Alright, so, and these are the gems inside the gear. So I get HP for infantry and physical defense for infantry, plus I get all of these items here that are listed as items in my gems. And by tapping on the gem, you can take it out. And by clicking on a gem, you can inlay it. Alright, so as you see, I have quite a few gems. Some of which are pretty cool. Archer attack 10, pikeman attack, archer attack, and physical defense 8. So, and they go up in steps. Now, I'm not going to go through each and every one, But typically, if you have one of the stars, it's a plus 10 attack. If you have one of the stars and it's the attack plus another item, it's split 50-50. Like the cavalry attack and defense is 3 and 3. It would be 5 and 5 if it was a star. Where the cavalry attack is 6, you put 4 of the ones that are 6 together and you get one that's a 10. Okay? So gems are really important in the way you arrange your hero. I try to put mine in an order so that I can see at a glance which ones are missing what. Like the gloves and my boots, for instance. These here are all mage attack gems on the end, except for this one. This guy here has mage attack and defense. He's got a split. So I could do one here, but he's got a cavalry attack and split in there. So and I'm using cavalry as a second because a lot of times people in my alliance will send cavalry in with DNs. Alrighty, so we've got gear, we've got gems, and now we have the new gear. Okay, the new gear is this blue button over here on the left hand side, and this is the gear that you can get from the ancient battlefield gear, ancient equipment, and you can add it and wear it also. This one gives me plus 10 attack to pikemen and plus 14 attack to cavalry, and this one gives me plus 3 attack to infantry and plus 3.5 magic defense for pikemen. So now I am going to be leveling the glove next time I go. So all in all, not too shabby. Alrighty, and now the last thing that I want to talk about when we're talking about attack and defense. You should always put 100%. You have over 350 of any type of bonus to the attack. If you got 350 bonus attack to mages, you should load up on all mages. If you're going to attack a DN or a Shadow Fiend, a Dark Nest or a Shadow Fiend, and let somebody else fill in where you're weak. Okay? Everybody in the DN shares the bonus, everybody in the Shadow Fiend shares the bonus, but you have the largest concentration of troops. So you could fill it with, let's say, 550,000 mages and say, hey guys, I need infantry or mages on this run, but I have to have some infantry. And let them put in, anywhere from 120,000 to 200,000 infantry, because you don't need that many. But they may not have mages. Now you're giving them the option, and you're putting your strongest troop to head that run. Now with Shadow Fiends, sorry, I'm clicking on the parade ground, by the way, and this is a list of troops. And then we have the battle formation, sorry. Now, there is a relationship that evolves around each one of these. For instance, has certain advantage against cavalry, has advantages against infantry, and has advantages against pikemen. Alright. Now, not only that, for Shadow Fiends, for instance, the infantry seem to take less damage. Okay? But really what it is when you're choosing a formation, it's putting that type of soldier up front. So they are, in essence, becoming the tank of your operation. They are the shield. They are the first thing that you come to. So when you're looking at deciding which formation you're going to use, the attack's great. But what you really need to look at is your physical defense, which I'll start it right there. Okay, so physical defense is where the highest number needs to be. So if I'm going to put this troop out front, it's going to hit their physical attackers first. So I need to make sure that the formation that I choose has the highest physical defense. This way here, they take less damage and live longer for us to kill the other side. So that is the easy way to look at that equation when you're looking at your attack formation. Now, of course, if you're attacking someone else, we all have very similar stats based on our level and based on where we're at. Like, every single person that is C30 is going to be over 150 plus attack in all of them. I don't think there's one that anyone's going to possibly be lower than that in. I put next to nothing in Archer, and I have 255. So the plus attack is a big deal when you're attacking. But your formation determines which troop sits in front. And your physical defense and magic defense is going to determine the damage that they take and how fast they die. So it's important to look at that stat when you're determining which formation you're going to use for attacking Dark Nests and Shadow Fiends. When you're attacking players, you should go by the one that is strong against their formation. If they have a cavalry formation, you want to use a pikeman formation. Not many people use a pikeman formation or have a lot of pikemen because their attack is, well, let's just say it's not great. But if you work out beefing just the pikemen, then an attack against the cavalry formation, it works better. So I hope that helped maybe go through certain things that you're looking for. And also, I hope that may have helped explain some things to you. And I do hope everyone has a great night. Hit a like if you liked it. If you don't, I'm sorry, I'll do better. But I hope to see you again real soon.